don't want to have to beat your ass over your kids, but I will beat your ass over your kids. They creep at night when you sleep. Your baby's asleep enjoying a peaceful dream. Ooh, hey y'all. Girl, I done got back in this bed. And ooh, that hurt it. I told y'all they said I had carpal tunnel and girl. But listen, so y'all know I was just talking about on my channel domestic violence, like abuse is never okay, right? And look, I'm sorry if I be talking about the same thing or I get on a tangent and be talked about in one video, then the next video, look. As a matter of fact, I'm not sorry. Girl, they had this girl in girl, the story is just so heartbreaking. They had in Las Vegas, this husband, even though him and his wife was living separately, somehow and they had a bunch of charges on him, sexual assault charge for a minor under 14 and a minor under 16. Girl, so his bail at first was $100,000. Then 2 months later, they marked it down. They lowered it to $10,000, saying that he needed to provide for his family. I ain't never heard that as being no excuse to let somebody out. Girl, because there's a whole lot of men in jail that need to be out taking care of their kids. Girl, but anyway, they let him out. Somehow, they didn't say who the sexual assault was against, so I don't know. But she had 2 daughters. One was 14, a son 11, and then a daughter 6. This SOB killed her, 34 years old, her 2 girls, and the son is clinging to life. And then the coward turned around and killed himself. Sir, if you wanted to kill yourself, you should have killed yourself.
Nana.
Huh?
I'll do change.
Yeah, but not right now, baby. You gotta get in the tub. Tell Nunu to run you some bath water. Okay. So, he done got out. So, they were, like I said, they were living separately. They said that somehow she needed to pay rent or she was being evicted. And that's how she ended up moving over there with her ex-husband. Or they still was married to her husband. And so she went over there with her kid. But my thing is, it just burns me up like how people, females, want the easier, softer way. All it is, getting your body this way and, having your hair and your nails and all of this so, you could be chosen. You don't know what that chosen is. Baby, everything that look good is not good. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Beautiful girl, 34 years old. When I looked at her, I thought she was the 14-year-old. Beautiful, youthful, look, oh my God. He shot her kids. The 14-year-old had a different last name, so I'm guessing the 6-year-old was his daughter. But shot all of them in the head and turned around and shot himself. Murder-suicide. Girl, and this happened like 7 days ago, like I said, in Las Vegas. Girl, girl, I wish I could just, because it's like you don't know until you know. And sometimes when you find out that no, sometimes it's too late, baby. Girl. Ooh, I was not expecting that. I was watching something on YouTube and I told you how they suggest other stuff. And that was in the suggestion because I watch a lot of 48 hours, Fatal Attraction. I watch stuff like that. I like to watch stuff like that. And so what I do is when I watch stuff like that, I'll pull it up in Google and it'll show you and you can read more in depth of the actual story. Girl, my heart go out to them babies. And then my thing is like, why you? Because her sister was on there, her mother was on there. They did a balloon release, like a tribute. And my thing is, why you couldn't go to your mama house? I know you got some girlfriends you could have went to, your cousins. Look, I don't know who the sexual assault was against, like I said, but I could not imagine the sexual assault being against her kids and she took her kids over there to his house. I just can't believe that one. I just that's unimaginable. You know, when your children, and I'm like I said, I'm not saying it was her children because they didn't say. But when your children tell you that that snake that you dealing with is touching them, making inappropriate comments around them, trying to touch them, believe them. Believe them. It ain't come out of air. And I'm not saying that every case, every situation, every circumstance is 100% factual. That's not what I'm saying. But more often than not, because I remember my daughter, she when she moved out of her place, and this was this year. When she moved out of her place, it was some guy she was talking to. I didn't know the guy. She told me she was going over there. Baby, when she told me she was going over there with that man, I told her I'm on the way to get my babies. I don't give a damn what you do. I do, but you're grown and you're going to do what you're going to do anyway. So let me put it like that. But I'm coming to get my babies. Baby, I was on the next thing smoking to South Carolina. I talked to her that day. That next morning, I was in South Carolina getting my babies. Because the pedophiles, they creep at night. When you sleep, your babies is asleep enjoying a peaceful dream. That's when they strike in the middle of the night. Baby, I went and got my babies. I did. I sure did. Baby, look, I don't want to have to beat your ass over your kids, but I will beat your ass over your kids. I'm sorry. I don't, look, I'm trying not to cuss so much. I get it. I get it. I get it. But when I tell you, I was abused as a child. That midnight fucking creep. When everybody is asleep. Don't say nothing. So when I tell you, when I be talking to y'all, when I be dead ass serious like I am now, it's coming from a place of no. It ain't coming from a place of guessing. I don't ever want them girls to experience that. Girl, I don't even know if I had the money. I don't know if I borrowed the money. I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is I went and got my babies. I went and got my babies. Now, what you do, like I said, is your business. But, baby, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Girl, I called Courtney. I said, Courtney, I'm whatever miles I was away. Because she gave me the address to, where she was at. My baby spent one night there. One night. And that was the night she told me about it. That was it. That next day, girl, baby, honey, them babies would sleep right here. Right here. Girl, and I'm not saying that he that type of person. I don't know. But from my experience, and this was somebody, when it happened to me being molested, I thought that this person was somebody that loved me, that they was like a father figure to me, because it was not my father, but I thought they were like a father figure to me. And sir, my mother not enough. And as a kid, and I remember my mother ruled with an iron fist. So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I didn't tell my mother. I didn't. I was grown. I did finally tell her, but when I told her, I was grown. You know what I'm saying? And girl, God do what he do. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Girl, when I tell you that man suffered, and I'm not wishing that, I didn't wish, he's transitioned now. He's passed away now. I didn't wish that on him. But baby, when I tell you he suffered, he suffered. It's some people who are not right in this world. Some are sicker than others. Girl. Girl, I want to protect them babies at all costs any way I can. I ask Nunu all the time, anybody touch you? Anybody say anything inappropriate to you? I don't care what they told you. You could tell me. You could tell me. And she always be like, Nana, no. Nobody. And this was even before she moved here. Like, no, nobody touched me. No. I do not want anything to happen to them babies. So, girl, that's real, ladies. It's real. Stuff like that happens. Is real. You got to be careful. You got to be careful of your children. You got to watch your children. You are governed by the Lord, not the state. You governed by the Lord to take care of them babies. You got a duty to take care of them babies. They can't do it themselves.
Nana,
Huh?
if you take my shirt off for me.
Tell Lauren to take your shirt off. You ain't got no panties on, and I'm on the camera. Tell Lauren to take your shirt off. Okay. Girl, excuse me, y'all. Girl, I'm gonna get off of here. Girl, girl, when I heard that story, and so of course I heard it, I went to Google, I pulled it up, and my prayers just go out to that family. He shot all of them in the head. And the 11-year-old boy, he's still alive. He's clinging to life. Beautiful babies. Baby, you can't get the easier and softer way all the time. Sometimes you're going to have to go through. Sometimes you're going to have to go through. Because the only way to get through is to go through. God.
Sex with just you and me. We can leave a trace.
They say she get it from her mama. I'ma say you fucking right. Body rude is unpolite. Don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm trying to go up tonight. All the who just left and right. I just wanna live in a fantasy. I think we deserve it right. Top